Welcome to Cloven Gap. Too bad it's Warg territory. What do you say about that, Bosie?
The wargs will return, and in greater numbers.
We must remain cautious while we set up camp, and be ready for anything. Anything. Wonderful.
While we work, perhaps you can quiet some of the warg voices.
Yes, Reinler's brothers and sisters will not abandon their efforts to avenge him upon us. We would we in their position? You know, you know we would not. I ask that you also keep your eyes open for the missing Blackstone anvil, or some sign of its passage. Be not blinded by the beauty of the once verdant ladder gardens. We are here for a purpose, and should see it done. I know you would not be distracted so, Pineleaf. I was speaking more for myself than for you. Not since Khazad-dûm have I seen such beautiful terraces that... it doesn't matter. Good fortunes go with you, my friend. When you return, perhaps we will know where to next to search. So let's kill some gores and investigate. See, you want me to investigate the vineyards? Some sounds from. You call that place Dash Zahar, you said? And find out about the Agman presence. Yes. Onward! As we look through the beauty of this place. It appears that there are some other dwarves who have set up a camp here. Good. This would be a good staging point from which I could enter into my expedition. It appears that Mother Amma has something she wishes me to do while I am searching for these wargs.
I fear we may be dealing with something new. Something far more dangerous.
Welcome to Stocks, said friend. There is much work to be done. Yes, I know how much you love keeping people busy. I had hoped that the crystals we destroyed in the Elder Slade were the only ones, but scouts in Clover Gap bring reports of wargs and other creatures with fell sorrow stones embedded in their very skin. Oh, that sounds ugly. Yes, defeat these abominations that you may come across, and bring me samples of these crystals. I fear that we may be dealing with something new, something far more dangerous. All right, I shall do so. Yes, you wanted to speak with me?
At your service and your families.
Welcome to Cloven Gap. I am Gerja Defthand, Master Architect and Head of the Restoration Project for this area of Gundabad. Yes, I'm aware that we have not yet taken the gap, but as our victory is a given, it is never too early to start planning. If you're of a mind to help, I would greatly appreciate it. Over the centuries, time and the gap's unsavory occupants have destroyed the gardens and farms. However, dwarf-hewn stone remains solid. We may discover once again the locations of those lost marbles. Let us start locally. The records state that north of here, burrowed into the very mountain itself, was a marketplace, Dashat Zahar. Perhaps will you go and survey the area? I am drawing us a map of that for our forces, and I believe the location could be useful as a camp. Dashar? Right, well, I was told to investigate some sounds there, so I will gladly at least investigate that. Hold up. I heard some wargs over here. Whoa! I see what she means by gem-encrusted wargs. Yes. These do look ugly. Well. And they seem to have companions with them. Let's just preemptively strike over that one. There are a lot of them over here. Hey, stop it! Yeah, howling, howling, howling. Yes, works for you. Whew. Well then. You're certainly right that this place is crawling with wargs. Hold on. Are these corrupted crystals I'm supposed to be sampling? Yes, they are. Well then, it appears that these crystals are to be found near wargs, especially the gem-encrusted kind. Or at least that's my guess so far. It appears that the wargs haven't killed all of the Angbrim. And it looks like they're not hostile to one another. Though apparently not aiding each other either. We'll have to figure that out at some point. For now, though, we'll just have to deal with what we run into and see if this place can become a little bit safer for dwarves by the time we finish up here. More of these gem-encrusted wargs. I think soon I'll have plenty of samples to go along. How do these things see? Do they see through those crystals or something? Or do they have a completely different sense that helps them with those crystals? No idea. Oh my goodness gracious. Some nasty corruption, I'm sure. Real nasty corruption. Are you done with me yet? I didn't think so. Just go away. Based on the directions they gave me, the market is going to be up there. Now, can I get there without hornets? Of course this place is infested with hornets. Why would I have expected it otherwise? Hornets. Well, let's see if I can get upstairs before an entire hornet's nest comes after me. Hornets have occupied this place, and Agbrim will not come here. Well, how about that? That's good news, I guess.
If Gunvald sent you, you've my trust too.
Hey, Warden, we meet again, and what fortuitous timing that you have. North of here are some of the old ruins that have been overrun with wasps. As you know, my eyes are my weapon. I implore you, take care of as many of these insects as you can, and put their nests to the torch. Well, so we need to kill fireflies and hornets, and destroy nests. Alright, I suppose I can do that. Anyway, I still need to search the old market as I deal with hornets. Oh yes, I see the hornet's nest up there. When I came here, I was thinking that we were disturbing a hornet's nest in... Will you let me finish my monologue, please? Yes, Where was that? Yeah, we were destroying a hornet's nest. Is am I wearing honey or something? Good grief. Yes, we were destroying a virtual hornet's nest, not a literal one, but it looks like that. Oh, and then fireflies. Can't forget the fireflies. Well, I wish I could. Oh, that goat made me jump. I thought, was this some other nasty bee? Can't you let a hobbit rest a moment? Ah, this is going to take some doing. I can tell that already. Well, I might as well preemptively kill this one because... Oh, and this one. But she was not kidding when she said that this place was overrun with hornets. These insects are everywhere. This is going to take some time. And I guess that's the market, and I need to get inside of it. Ah, the marketplace seems to have seen better days, that's for sure. Ooh, what's this? An ancient jar. Well, perhaps this could help to give us some information about what's going on in here. Now, maybe it's a good time to get out of here, though perhaps I should deal with this nest up here first, assuming these hornets don't kill me. Ouch! Ouch! I think I need to have sting-proof armor here. What do you say about that? There you go. You, and now finally you. Let's take care of this. I can get out of here now. I finished burning those nests for you.
Well met.
Excellent! We make a good team. I'm glad you think so. I appear to have found the Agmarim, but I don't see any sign of a big black anvil. And I would have thought that if it passed through here, it would be quite obvious. What are they up to? That I don't know. No. Sure, if they brought it through here, we would have known. Nothing. No. What about the vineyard? Those look like the old vineyards. Now, how do I get down to investigate them? It appears all is silent in the vineyards. Any fruitful pursuit has long been abandoned. Yes, I guess so. Oh. Yeah, but it looks like that we have got wargs everywhere except in the vineyards. Here, it's cats. Finally back at the camp. I found a great number of hornets at that marketplace, though I also found this jar.
Hail, friend.
Well, what'd you find?
Long live King Thorin. Long live Durin Stonehelmson.
The jar that you brought back from Dashad Zahar is fascinating in so many ways. Look here. See these stains? That be honey, or my chain is bald? Chin is bald. Oh, yes, it has long been thought that our ancestors had tended bees. I believe that you found a jar of honey intended for sale in the market. Okay, so those hornets were attracted by honey. Right, let's return to the map. The honey jar gives us hope that the stories of Ziegelmar, the fabled Cloven Gap honey wine, are true. I read that there were vineyards on the far shores of the Kurtajak. See what you can find, if you please. The vineyards. Back to the vineyards. The vineyards are full of cats. I have to tell you about that. Well, I'll have to get to that later. Here are the crystals.
Oh, I see the stench of the crystals has not improved.
Let us see what you have brought.
We must uncover this new weaver of fell magic.
As I suspected, the crystals that you collected are different from the ones we saw in the Outer Slade. We must uncover this new weaver of fell magic who has been enchanting the Sarrow stones and using them to create these terrible beasts. See if you can find the location of where the wargs are being enchanted. One of the scouts said that she saw cages in their tiers above the dens. Search for anything that might help us to discover who is behind these abominations. I will meet you in Hogbooth, in the upper tiers across the river. Right, I will do that. First, I need to go and speak to Bosie. I'm back from my investigations. I found wargs, I found wasps, I found angbrim, I found cats, I found all sorts of things.
You're back, and sooner than I expected.
Well, I'm glad that I didn't keep you waiting too long, considering that I stopped by another dwarven camp along the way. Well, what did you teach from there again?
The northern reaches of Cloven Gap have been iced over and frozen.
Yes, the northern reaches are frozen over. Sure sign that Hremo Frostheart has chosen that place for her lair, or that she has spent time there for another reason. What that might be, I cannot guess, but I deem it important that we learn what we can of it. Wait a minute. We're dealing with a stolen anvil here, and we have a dragon lairing in this area that is associated with the anvil of Winterstith. I wonder if there could be a connection. Investigate the frozen place and keep a close eye for any clues that might shed light on the intentions in Cloven Gap. Did the Agman bring the Blackstone anvil here, hoping to present it to the dragon? Well, we know about that. I cannot see what use she might have for it. Maybe just likes the word anvil. But the minds of dragons have always been impenetrable to the dwarves, and to me in particular. To reach the frozen riverbed in the northern reaches of Cloven Gap, make your way through the Frostel and on the left side of the Ladder Gardens. Right. Investigate the frozen river. On the northern edge, up here. Let's see if you could get any rhyme or reason out of this. Will we be able to find out what Hremel is up to, or what happened to the anvil? And of course, what about the vineyards and other potential clues? Perhaps you'll find that out in the next episode of The Legacy of Durin.